Hi, I'm Cody Alexander with MatchQuarters.com, bringing you this week's quick hits. This episode will be over the overfront and how you can protect yourself against spread teams, especially those that use the zone read bubble and use a second level RPOs. So here's a look at the overfront versus your basic spread set, which is a 2x2 set. The overfront essentially is telling you we will set the strength to the strength of the offense. So in this case, the running back. But what we will do, and I will make the case, is that you actually want to dictate it by field and boundary. So we want to set the 3 technique to the field at all times. What this does, it allows you to gain a cover down by your field overhang. Cover down just means that he can now move closer to the slot. So he's covering down towards the slot, working to the inside shoulder. This does several things for you. He is now going to relate himself to the slot. You are now +1 in pass distribution to the slot, and it takes away any conflict from the box. By setting the 3 technique, you gain a cover down and take the overhang out of the box completely. The +1 pass distribution, remember, spread offenses are all about reading the numbers. What that does for the quarterback, he sees that it's 3-on-2 over there. He sees that he doesn't move down at the snap of the ball. He's going to hand it off. So you've essentially dictated to the offense what they're going to do. They're not going to throw the bubble into space to probably their best athlete. So you have your plus numbers here. You've also put your conflicted player into the boundary. So our will linebacker in this case is a conflicted player. He actually will fold into the B gap and he hits the defensive end. What we want to do again is to make the offense left-handed. And what this does is by putting your conflicted player away from the read back, because most spread teams when they run RPOs, they're reading off the back. You've put the conflicted player into the boundary. This makes the offense play in less space. You've cut off the field. You're forcing them to go into space, and you're also forcing them to be left-handed because they want to read off the back. Now they have to flip the read. So as the running back is coming towards the quarterback's eyes are going to have to actually be on the will. The will can slow play that because he doesn't have that far to go. So if he moves in and they flip out to a bubble screen, well, he has enough time because there's not that much space. He can now work to the screen, and you also have the down safety screaming down. So essentially, what are your rules? You want to make it a field call. You want the tackle to go to the field to protect yourself from the space that the spread offense is trying to get. Force the offense into the box or basically into the boundary and in less space. The spread wants space. Let's put them into less and less space. Let's basically suffocate them. Here's your run fits in an overfront. So let's start into the boundary. Your will linebacker or your fold conflict player is going to fold into the B gap. Your down safety is now going to be kind of your box player on the slot. He'll be in charge of coming down on the slot. Mike always takes the A gap, and then your overhang, your Sam play right here is actually going to box off the will, and he is going to wall anything to the field. Your cover safety, strong safety, field safety, whatever you want to call him, he's going to always make the Sam right. Your linebackers always make the Sam right. So if Will's going to be folding in, the down safety has to be outside. Since Sam is all the way covered down, he's going to cross over. He's going to force the offense into less space, force a cutback. Hopefully this safety will be screaming down and taking this gap. If for some reason he gets hooked, now the cover safety is going to make him right by coming this way. The D ends basically are going to set the edges of this. So if it's a zone this way and we're getting zone to the defense's right, he's going to hold it, he's going to box it and basically force the run. So again, you're dictating to the offense what essentially they are going to do. Here's a reason why you don't want the underfront. Most defenses or a lot of teams that play the spread are going to set the tackle away. What this actually does is gives the offense what they want. It puts the Sam in conflict as he has to move away. If the read player right here is the Sam, now you're allowing him not only to fold in, but you're putting a one-on-one tackle with the cover safety, and you're putting more people into the boundary than you need. It also allows, because of gap exchange, it puts him on the quarterback and it puts him on the dive. So it puts everything back to the field, and that actually gives the offense what they want. Here's a quick look at a zone read. You're going to have a hold. You're going to have 3/2. So the quarterback is going to have to give it, which the Mike and the Will are now going to fold in, and they know exactly what they're going to do. So you're forcing the offense to do exactly what you want and make them left-handed. Again, thank you for watching this quick hit today. Visit MatchQuarters.com. Come learn the art of X.